every day above ground. You never know when your life will go done.
Hello everyone, Jay Mullings from Rent Mirror here, AKA Wicked Penman. Carrying on the Black History Month theme for this month, I just want to ask a simple question which will form this week's topic. Why is America often more accommodating to Black British talent than Britain? I'll say it again. Why is America often more accommodating to Black British talent than Britain? I've had to sit there and think about this. It's something that it really gets you to sit and like really ponder, like, why is that? It doesn't make sense. You know, in a lot of ways, Americans have always found, Black Brits entertaining. Sometimes not in a good way. You know, you saw how they clowned 21 Savage when when they thought he was, well, not when they thought, when they found out he was really British. Yeah. It was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, the jokes were funny, but that's literally how they see us. They think, well, a large proportion of Americans think we're living like Downton Abbey or something. It sounds ridiculous when you say but I remember years ago, a friend of mine in America was like telling me to say, "Beam me up, Scotty." I'm like, it's the wrong part of the UK. Anyway, I'm gonna get back on track. I don't know why I've got the giggles about this, but yeah, for the most part, a lot of them see us as being corny, less Black, less worthy to speak on struggle and the Black experience. So a lot of these things, you've seen how it was handled by someone like Spike Lee as well, and She's Gotta Have It, so on and so forth. Certain actors coming out and saying it's because we're cheaper, blah, 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 blah. But the fact remains, America often is way more accommodating to Black British talent than Britain. I can't put my hand on it and say why that is. Americans would lose their minds if you say that Britain is more racist than America, and I don't even want to get down into that territory of saying whose racism is more evil and sadistic, and we're not going to do that. Instead, I'll say America is a capitalist nation, supply and demand, right? You have over 300 million people. They need programming. And at some point, when I say programming is in like, content, let's say that. When I say, I don't want the word programming to get lost in context. Although there is a lot of programming. Anyway, let's not get into that. Yeah, so the simple fact remains there has to be more opportunity than, the 60 odd million population of the UK. Automatically, you say to yourself, it's 5 times bigger. There are probably 5 times more opportunities, and maybe that's the reason. Maybe, Black British talent is less threatening to, the majority of Americans. When I say the majority, you know what I mean. White America, corporations, all of that. They probably feel a lot more comfortable working with Black Brits, thinking that, our upbringing is somehow exposes us to less overt racism and we'll be less, I don't know, this topic is one where it's like, it needs to be discussed, but where do you even begin? And I've said it before that it's the biggest shame of this country and why it's not Great Britain, it's just Britain. Yeah, there's nothing great about it, is how can you be happy to have this brain drain and this talent depletion of people just that are having to leave here to go make it somewhere else. Of course, people are free to travel the world and sit and search for opportunities wherever they want, but the elephant in the room, which is no matter how loyal and how much these people love this country, you're never going to do right by them. I think that's very sad. Very sad. And yeah, a lot of the time they end up in America. Black British comedians end up in America, Black British actors, musicians, and it goes on and so forth. The only real license to practice talent unencumbered seems to be sport. if you're a top tier footballer in the UK, then race, I wouldn't say race doesn't play a part, but you're definitely going to get a good shot at having a good career if you have the talent. Well, actually stick a pin in that. Let me not even get caught saying that, because sometimes it's not just the talent. It's talent plus a squeaky clean profile. If you don't have that, you're out of here. And we've seen that a few times. But yeah, I don't know. I'd love for some people to express how they think this works. But yeah, I wanted to pose the question because it's been on my mind, especially for Black History Month in the UK. It's like, why do so many of us have to go stateside, you know, for things to click and for it to make sense and to secure our financial, you know, safety net? And our own country would have been happy to see us down in the dumps, and it's so strange. Every time I say it, I can't believe that a country would be so happy to go, all right, then go and then leave. But then the minute you break through, even in a small way, they're quick to carry on as if they've always been behind you and they've always backed you and they always knew you were going to come good. Oh, please. You know, and sorry, let me not even go as far as saying sport, because not all sports are created equal. I just want to go back to that point I made earlier. UK athletics, for instance. You can be a top Black athlete here, and I guess sponsors, companies, all of that, they just don't want to know. And yet, you know, if you go to America or somewhere else, you know, that's why, you know, and I've seen it the other side where athletes go to places like Bahrain and so on and so. The reason they leave is, again, they're not being taken care of where they're from. You can go to America and make a decent, you know, get a decent reputation and sponsorship, and people are willing to. The fact that you're from Britain is a talking point and something they're willing to engage with you on. But why is it that Britain doesn't want to engage with its athletes or with its writers, photographers, cinematographers, models? So, like, what is that? I don't know if enough people are speaking up about it. They only seem to showcase this when their star is dimming, when the opportunities are drying up for them, when they're no longer the designated person that gets to go back and forth between them both. They get to be local and international. For everyone else, it's a big sacrifice. Leave your family and friends here to try and make it over there where you know no one, have no contacts. But that's literally the lottery, the game you play. Or it's stay loyal to this place that doesn't give a you-know-what about you. Man, I don't know why it happens. You know, credit for the parts of America that see their way to giving us an opportunity. I just wish, full stop, there's no sometime, that it wouldn't be in a fashion that puts Black Brits in direct competition or direct opposition with African Americans. Seeing as that's the operative way they describe themselves, I would just call them Americans, but African Americans, right? Or Black Americans. But anyway, and yeah. So in the end, it's like, stay here and starve, go there and be seen as this evil immigrant that's come to take someone else's job. Like, what are you gonna choose? Especially if you live for your calling is to create, or your calling is your talent for sport or whatever other unique talent you have that they don't really support Black Brits doing. But yeah, I don't know. I keep saying I don't know because it's just, even now, it's just so weird sitting here in 2020 and saying, you know, if you do certain professions, certain creative endeavors, you need to leave the UK for a better chance at things manifesting for you. What? And they know this. They know this, and they don't do anything about it. They don't fund your films. They don't give money to the athletes that are homegrown from here. you let them have to go overseas. I'm talking about athletics, sorry, not, like I said, football, you'll be all right. Basketball, you're probably going to have to go overseas as well. But for the most part, well, actually, there are many sports, I guess. Like, no, they put money in cycling, but rowing as well. And you're like, rowing? Seriously? Anyway, we don't have time to get into that. But yeah, let me know. Let me know. I don't have much of a concrete viewpoint on this because it's just mind-boggling. Very mind-boggling. But yeah, J Mullings from Rent Mirror, AKA Wicked Penman. Please like, comment, subscribe. Check out the music on your favorite audio streaming platform. 1WPM, the EP is out. It's out everywhere, so as long as you have a good streaming platform, you can go ahead and listen to that. But yeah, appreciate the support and appreciate you rocking with me for Black History Month. I know it's been a lot of content on both channels, but thank you very much, and I'm out.